I still remember the exact moment I realized something was wrong, not dizzy, not drunk, just wrong. This happened back in 2017, in St. Petersburg, Florida. I wasn't the type to go out much. I preferred staying home, quiet nights, familiar routines. So when my coworker Jenna kept begging me to go out with her, I said no. Again and again. Eventually, I gave in. That decision almost ruined my life. That night, Jenna came over first. She wanted to leave her car at my place and have me drive. That alone made me uneasy. I barely drove anywhere outside my neighborhood. Clubs, nightlife, none of it was my world, but I ignored the feeling. We picked up another coworker, Mira, and headed to a busy club downtown. Loud music. Flashing lights. People everywhere. We ordered drinks and stood near the bar. Not even 10 minutes passed before Jenna leaned in and said, "I see someone I know. I'll be right back." She took Mira with her. I stood there alone, annoyed, wondering why I even came. A few minutes later, they returned smiling. Jenna handed me a drink and said a friend bought us around. I trusted her. She was my coworker. I watched them drink theirs, so I drank mine, then another round, then another. That's when it hit me. Not spinning, not nausea. Just a heavy, dark wave washing over my body. My chest felt tight. My thoughts slowed down. The noise around me felt distant, like I was underwater. A deep sense of fear crept in for no clear reason. I grabbed Jenna's arm and said, "We need to leave. Now." The next part of the night is broken. Pieces missing. Gaps I can't fill. I don't remember walking out of the club. I don't remember getting into the car. The first clear moment I remember is sitting in the driver's seat outside Mira's apartment complex. Jenna and Mira were talking outside the car. I couldn't hear their words clearly, but something about their tone flipped a switch inside me. Pure panic. My instinct screamed danger. I slammed the car into drive and sped away. Whatever was in my system was strong. I wasn't a lightweight, and I hadn't had enough alcohol to feel like this. My vision blurred. My thoughts scattered. I kept driving, trying to get home, but nothing made sense. Streets looked unfamiliar. I couldn't focus long enough to use my phone. At a red light, everything suddenly snapped into sharp focus. Two figures appeared beside my car. Before I could react, someone grabbed my driver's side door and tried to open it. I froze. My doors should have been locked. They always locked automatically when I drove, but they were pulling it open. That fear cut through the fog instantly. I hit the gas and ran the light, speeding away as fast as I could. My heart was pounding so hard it hurt. After that, my memory disappears again. The next thing I remember, I was parked on a quiet street. Houses. No people. I sat there staring at my phone, struggling to unlock it, convinced that if I moved, something bad would happen. Eventually, I leaned back and passed out. When I woke up, the sky was light, the drug was wearing off, and that's when I realized I was still alive. I should have left the house that night, but I didn't, because at exactly 12:03 a.m., someone whispered my name. From inside the walls, not loud, not angry, just slow, "Daniel." I froze in the hallway. The power was still out. My phone flashlight was the only light in the house. The air felt heavier than before, like the house was holding its breath. Then I heard it again, closer, "Daniel." The voice wasn't coming from one direction. It felt like it was everywhere, inside the walls, above the ceiling, right behind me. I turned slowly. Nothing, but the bathroom door at the end of the hall was open. I was sure I had closed it earlier. My heart started pounding so hard it hurt. I told myself it was just stress. Old houses make noises. Pipes. Wood. Wind. But the bathroom light switch was flicking up and down by itself. Click, click, click. Slow, deliberate. I didn't walk toward it. It felt like something wanted me to. Instead, I stepped back. That's when the whisper changed. It wasn't saying my name anymore. It was repeating something else. "He's here." Pause. "He's here." My throat went dry. Who was he, and who was saying it? The bathroom mirror suddenly cracked down the center. Not shattered, just one long crack, like something had pressed from the inside. And then, The whisper stopped, total silence, the kind of silence that feels wrong. I slowly walked toward the bathroom. I don't know why, maybe because running would make it chase me. The door was halfway open, the air inside felt freezing cold. I pushed the door open fully. The mirror wasn't just cracked, there was writing on it, from the inside, like fingers had dragged through fog. "You let me in." My blood went cold. I never invited anyone, I never opened the door for anyone. Then I remembered, 3 nights ago, at exactly midnight, there was knocking. Soft, slow. I didn't open the door, but I did say something. I laughed and said, "Come in if you're real." I thought it was nothing, just a joke. Something moved behind me, not a shadow, something taller, right in the hallway. I didn't turn around, I couldn't. The bathroom light turned on by itself, bright, blinding, and in the mirror, I saw it, not clearly, just a shape. Standing behind me, too tall, head slightly tilted, no face, just darkness where the face should be. It wasn't touching me, it didn't need to. The whisper came one last time, right next to my ear. I was waiting. The lights exploded, glass everywhere. The house shook like something heavy had dropped from the ceiling. I fell to the floor, everything went black. When I woke up, it was morning. Sunlight through the windows, power back on, no cracks in the mirror, no writing, no broken glass, everything normal, except one thing. My front door was wide open, and on the inside of it, carved into the wood, deep. Fresh, 3 words, still inside. I moved out that same day, but it didn't matter, because last night, in my new apartment, at exactly 12:03 a.m., someone whispered my name again, and this time, it wasn't coming from the walls, it was coming from under my bed.